I cannot believe my phone has not been charging this entire time. That's freaking crazy. Hey, girl. Hey, Yvonne. I know it's a little early. I did not sleep last night. I am so tired. I'm exhausted, you guys. I'm like, sorry if I'm zoned. I'm really tired. I did not sleep last night at all. And I got a long day ahead of me. A very long day ahead of me. Remember, I'm going to my mom's house today. And hopefully pray for us that we sell her car. We have an appointment at 4 o'clock. It's her highest bidder. We were hoping to get more, but based on what it's looks like this is probably going to be her best bet. So we have that at 4 o'clock, and then I'm hoping to go live with you guys at 1 o'clock. I was hoping to get to my mom's house by now, but the reason I haven't is, one, I've been packing up all my supplies, just things I think that we might need, in case she doesn't have it, you know what I mean? Like my weight scale, you know, for the orders. I'm sure she has one, but I just like to be prepared. So I packed up that, a roll of tape, and just stuff that I needed. And then I realized I couldn't leave Diamond that long. I know, right, Tracy? Hey, Leslie, how are you, gorgeous? I just realized I couldn't leave her, Diamond, that long. I was like, wait a minute. I can't be gone from 10 to 5, 10 to 6. Hey, Trisha, how are you, gorgeous? I was like, so I called her, and we were on the phone a little bit, and I'm like, there's no way I can leave Diamond this long. And I said, I can come back and take her out, and then, but with that, how am I going to do that if I'm live with you guys at 4, and then it goes straight into selling her car? You know what I mean? Like, there won't be any time. So I said, you know what? Let me come around like 11, which still isn't, you know, that's still 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still 7 hours, but I'm going to hope for the best. Hey, Tara, I'm going to my mom's and spending the day there. If you guys missed yesterday's live, I wanted to prepare you guys. We're doing a live sale at my mom's house today, and you guys do not want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. Thank you. You guys are going to meet her today. You guys are going to meet her today. I'm going to her house. If you guys missed it, I'm telling you, if you missed yesterday, I'm going to tell you now, and you do not want to miss this. She has some really cool stuff, you guys. She's got charm bracelets, not like the charms I sell, like metal charm bracelets, like the little metal charms, gold, rose gold, silver, and you can make your own bracelet. She's got, those stones, like the healing stones. She's got like the druzy slices, the agate slices. She's got necklaces and bracelets. She's got rhinestones, confetti. She's got glitter, necklaces, earrings. She makes jewelry. She's very talented. She makes earrings, bracelets, jewelry. She crochets blankets. She's got spheres. She's got pens, making pens. She makes pens. So much stuff, you guys. And what I wanted to tell you is that we're just going to test this out today, okay? For as of right now, it's a one-time thing, and we're going to test this out, and I want to see what my audience thinks of her stuff. And, you know, I hope that this inspires her enough to start her store. Hey, Shauna. So if you guys are just coming in, I am going to my mom's house today. I'm going to do a live sale around 1. And then at 4, we have somebody coming, hopefully selling her vehicle. This family emergency has been my mom. I haven't said it out loud because I keep my family's business under the radar because I just have respect. You guys did know about the accident, you know, because, you know, Amanda had made it known to you all. But I've been helping her. I've taken her looking for cars. We've gone to dealerships looking for cars. And that was known. That wasn't really the emergency, but then something else had happened. And I'm not going to go into the details, but she got hurt. and there was something that took place and she got hurt. And so I was there to help her through the process and all of that. So in addition to the accident, something else happened, which is not my business to say, but she physically got hurt. So I've been there throughout the process, throughout her healing process, and that's where my mind has been for the last week. So hopefully we're going to sell her car today. We're going to get that behind us, and I will be taking her next week to look for a car. We've already gone looking for a car, but I told her until she had the cash in hand, because her car is completely totaled out. The frame was bent, so the car is not savable. And so that car is bye-bye. So we have to get her a new car. And so basically what we're trying to see is that, can she get more than what insurance is offering for the car? And if we can sell it private party and get more for the car, then we would rather take the salvage price, because you can either get ACV, which is actual cash value, or you can get salvage price, meaning that you get to keep the car and sell it or do what you want. Well, they knew it was her father's car and it meant something to her. Her father passed. Thank you, Tracy. She was, and I'll tell you, she was ecstatic yesterday. And so she's either going to take the salvage or the ACV. If she takes the actual cash value, she gets significant more money, because you're turning your car in. But if you take the salvage value, you're getting significant less, because you're getting to keep the vehicle. So if she can make, I told her for a couple $100, it ain't worth it. I said for like $400 to $600, the headache is worth it, right? So if she can sell it for $2,000, she'll make an extra $600 than what insurance is giving her, which is $600 more to get her to a car. My mom is disabled. She does have some disabilities. She's not in a wheelchair or anything like that. But she did fall a couple years ago. And she's had multiple surgeries. She's had open neck surgery. She's had rotator cuff surgeries. She's had both wrists, both shoulders, and her neck. So she technically is disabled. And so my mom started up, trying to start up a small business to, follow her passion and her dream just like me, and survive at the same time, right? For being real about it. She's very talented. She's been making jewelry for a long time. And I've been trying so hard throughout these years to encourage her to start a business. And my mom is very, very shy. She's very shy. She has some social anxiety. And she's very hard on herself, but we all are, right? She, doesn't have a whole lot of self-confidence. And she's really hard on herself. And I always tell her that her stuff is worth it and she is worthy. And she has a hard time accepting that. And I think today is going to be really good to open her eyes to something big and to know that her stuff is worth it and that she's talented. And we had a total heart-to-heart conversation this morning, and she said to me, "You have no idea how much that meant to me yesterday." And my mom will literally give her shirt off of her back if she had it. She's kind of always struggled financially. And at the end of the day, though, she will take her shirt off her back for you. Point blank, period. We're not perfect, right? As you guys knew yesterday, we all have our flaws. But what matters is that she's trying and that she's working on things to be a better person and to be a better mother. And that's all I can hope for is, even though things might be rocky sometimes, and even though there might be short or long periods of time where we may not see each other, when we do see each other, it's like no time has passed. My mom does suffer from depression and some other things. But what matters to me is that she's here now and she's fixing it and she's trying to be around. And that's all that matters to me. So whatever Amanda had mentioned to you all yesterday really crushed my mom. She was really sad and was crying a lot yesterday. And I'm hoping that this will lift her spirits today. Like I said, not everybody is perfect, and she does suffer, from some things that, it doesn't even really matter. But, what matters is that she's trying. And like I always say, and it's honestly hard to say this, but I would rather her disappear than shame me online like Amanda's doing. She's not maliciously hurting me. That's just being selfish, but that's not maliciously hurting somebody. That's just, you're having a hard time and you're trying to see your way through, you know, but that's not intentionally trying to hurt somebody. That's just being a human and not being perfect, you know. But what matters is that she's here and she's trying. And so, no, this is not her first time selling her jewelry. So my mom has, she had, or at least she used to have Poshmark. My mom used to sell clothes. My mom's kind of sold a little bit of everything. She sold clothes, jewelry, charms, you know, rhinestones. She's kind of sold a little bit of everything. And when she was doing the clothes, she had Poshmark. And then she kind of moved away from the clothes. We're in the process of starting a Facebook business page. At least getting her a Facebook business page because she cannot financially afford up and running a store at this point. And a lot of people, that prevents them from being able to do it from the very get-go. I mean, running my store is very costly. Even if I make no sales for a month, I still have to pay the fee every single month. So I don't know if Poshmark charges or not, but so she sold things local, Poshmark, those kinds of things. And so I'm really trying to talk her into like starting to do lives, but my mom is extremely shy. Very, very shy. Very shy. And a little hard on herself, but so are we, you know? I've been doing this for 10 years. So I was shy at first too. I don't know if she'll ever get to the point of doing lives. I hope she will. I think me being there with her, she will. I hope she'll get there to doing it on her own. And I think after today, I'll give her some inspiration and show her that the flow goes easy. We have a lot of great audience of people, a great support team that will hopefully encourage her to want to start doing lives on her own as well. I'm trying to teach her consistency, showing up every day. These people depend on you, and showing her the back end, how to process the orders and kind of do all that thing for her. But she said to me how much it meant to her and that it just meant so much to her that I was willing to bring my audience to her and spend the day doing this with her, and that she feels it's going to boost her confidence today and hopefully inspire her to show her that her and her stuff is worth it. So that's all I can ask. That means more to me than anything at all. Being her daughter is wanting to see her succeed and wanting to see her win. And if I can do anything to help that, I'm sure I'm going to. And so I just wanted to let you guys know, if you want something, today is the day to buy it. I don't know. Like I said, we're just doing it today because I'm going to be there. We're just going to try it out. We're going to see what you think. For right now, it's going to be a today only thing to see what you think. Are you interested in her stuff? Let's give her some feedback, some honest feedback of what we think. And if you want to buy it, get it today, because we're kind of testing out the waters, like I said. And then hopefully from here, it will then inspire her, boost her some confidence, show her that her stuff and her is worthy. And from there, maybe I can get her into opening up a business page and flap her wings into opening up a store. But it comes with baby steps. And today is the day to try to show her that and to try to teach her the way. So I just want to make it clear that if you want something, get it today, because I don't know what the future holds. So I don't want you guys to think this is like something where you can because she doesn't have a store yet. She doesn't have a store. She doesn't have a Facebook page. And another thing I want to tell you, she's not on social media very much at all. My mom is not a social media person. She never has been. So this is a big thing for her, that if she does want to continue selling, and she has the want so bad, she wants it more than anything. She's like, Brittany, teach me the way. She wants it more than anything. I just have to get her over the hump of being shy. That's all I have to do, is just kind of get her over that hump. But it's her life, her choice. So what she chooses to do from here is not up to me. I can inspire and help, but from there, it's not up to me. So I wanted you to know that if you get something, get it today, because she's not a social media person. It's not something where you can like reach out and you're going to get a response back like that. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time. In the future, once we can get our business page and a store and all that, then the business starts to flow. But I just wanted to make it clear, today we're just testing the waters. I'm just showing you what you think. We're going to give her some confidence and some feedback. And if you want stuff, today is the day. I don't know why my comments aren't coming in. Pens. Okay, she got the pens out already, Kathy. She already got the pens out. Thank you, Tracy. One day at a time. She's been wanting to do it for so long. It's the social anxiety part that gets her. She wants it so bad, but she has a really hard time being on camera, talking, going live. She's very insecure. And that's okay. We all are. And that is what the point of today is, to show her she is worthy. She is beautiful. She is worth it. And we're going to all show her this today. Thank you. We're going to all show her this today. But what she chooses to do from here is totally up to her. So I don't want you guys to expect something, right? Going forward, not knowing what the future holds. Does that make sense? I don't want you to like think something that I have no control over. I'm there to help today, but what happens when I leave today, I don't have control over. I can't promise you she's going to start going live and this, that, and the other. I can help her. I can be there to show her the way. I can show you her stuff with her. But when I leave, I don't know, right? Because she's had this stuff for a long time. And she's kind of dibble-dabbled. Like, she'll do Poshmark and local and all this. But when it comes to like the lives and stuff, that's the only part I don't know. Now, if her and I are doing it as a team like today, she's all for it. You know what I mean? And you guys know I'm all about being a team, you know? So today's the day to show her some love and support. If you're interested, you are not obligated to purchase. Just come show some support. Help us share out the video. Introduce yourselves. Tell her hello. It is hard. Like I said, we all make, mistakes. She was 21 when she had us. It is no excuse, obviously, but I'm just saying, my point in saying that is we're all young and dumb, sometimes. And sometimes, we have things that we struggle from, But the point is that she's there and she's trying. And like I said, there might be some gaps between the times of seeing each other. But it's like when we get together, it's like no time has passed. There is some truth to what Amanda has said. My mom and I have built a really amazing connection over the last 10 years. And then over the last 2 years, it's been a little bumpy. But again, like I said, everybody has their own struggles. And what I look at is today. I look at today. What is today like in our relationship? Not what it was like yesterday. I still keep it in the back of my mind because I want people in my life who are going to show me they want me. I want people in my life who love me. I want people in my life who want to see me, who want to be around me. And I've spent my whole life always being the one, always putting the footwork in. And I decided to step back 2 years ago. And I decided to say, you know what? They know where I'm at and they know my number. I can't always be the one. And you know where I'm at. And Amanda went her way and that's fine. And I went mine and mom went hers and everybody kind of went their own way. And, but I look at today, and what today is that mom is here today. And that's what I'm living for, is at least if you're trying, but that doesn't mean you get to try one day and then not try the next. But it also doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. It also does not mean that you have to be perfect. Exactly. We all relate. I have made so many mistakes in my lifetime, but the fact is I'm trying to better my life, getting the toxic out of my life, quitting smoking, doing all these things to better my life. But as long as you're trying, that's all that matters. Right? And there's a lot more to it. And I don't put that out there because that's the difference. I'll vaguely tell you, and if you ask me a question, I'll tell you the truth, but I'm not going to say every little thing about my relationship and what's happened over the last 2 years of why our relationship might be this way or that way from what it was or then or now or how or what. Because that's my family life. That's my personal life. And I share my life with you. And you guys are family to me. I'm always going to share life with you. But I respect my family at the same time. I respect their boundaries of what they don't want on social media. I'm an open book. You know that. I would tell you through and through. But I have respect for my loved ones. And if that means that they don't want something on social media, it's not going to be on social media. That's why you didn't know my mom was in a car wreck. I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you the family emergency that was going on for the last week. Because I just have respect for my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't want you to know. It's just that my family will always come first, you know? Blingy, you're going to love my mom's stuff then. My mom's got nothing but bling. Thank you, Natasha. I appreciate that, guys. I just want to show her today that she is worthy. Her stuff is worth it. She is talented. She is loved. And show her the way. Give her some advice. Tell her what you think. And you don't have to buy. Just show up and say hello if you want. We'll be live around 1 o'clock today. And then we have the guy coming at 4. I'm gonna get there a little early to help her set up. We did spend a little bit of time on the phone this morning. She hasn't slept at all. She is so excited. She stayed up all night last night. She didn't get an ounce of sleep because she has been working so hard at making today perfect for you guys. And I just love that about her. The want is so within her that she's like a little kid at Christmas. You know what I mean? Like she's so like making everything so perfect today. Like laying everything out, hole punching things, hanging it up, cleaning the house, this, that, you know? And I told her, I said, just watch, Mom. It's going to flow. She's like, can you take over? Because she's really shy. And I'm like, I'll run the show. You'll be there with me. And you'll see how smooth everything goes. You'll see the support that you get. Because yesterday she was in the live. And she did see the hiccup that we had. And she told me, she says, now I get a little taste of what you go through. She said, I never really understood what you've gone through for the last 2 years. But now I have a taste. And I'm like, that's nothing, Mom. I said, but I'm glad that you see. And she's like, I don't know how you do it. You got to have thick skin to be on social media, that I'll say. And she never really understood the hate. And just the backlash and everything, you know. And I told her, I said, my group of people is so supportive and loyal and faithful and loving. We usually don't see what we saw yesterday. That we don't usually see. And that was a bummer that she saw that. And it made me sad that what was said by that person was that you can forgive your mom so easily. And the fact that she said that with my mom on the live crushed my heart to pieces. That blew my mind. That blew my mind. That just blew my mind with my mother on the live. But on the flip side, I think it was good. I think it showed you a lot. I think it opened a lot of your eyes that I'm not a liar after all. What I've always said has been the truth and nothing but the truth. I've never lied to you and I never will. So I think in some ways it was good. I think in some ways it was good that a lot of you can see and put, a face to her name. But in some ways it kind of made me sad that she had to see that. But I told her, typically, we don't have that. But on the flip side of it, like I said, my mom, yes, I have forgiven my mom for a lot that she has done. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I have. And we have our struggles every day, like every other person. But what I do know is she didn't rob me blind for 15 years. She didn't maliciously hurt me on the internet. She didn't try to take my business from me. She might have done things that hurt me along the way, being selfish. But she didn't maliciously hurt me. No, she did not. She did things for herself that hurt me, but she never intentionally wanted to hurt me. And yes, she's done some, things a lot more when I was younger. But a lot of those bad things haven't happened in a long time. And what matters is that you learn from it, right? Her and Amanda might have made some of the same mistakes, but the difference is my mom learned from it. I fucked up. I need help. And I am so sorry for what I did to you. If you can't do that, stay away from me. If you can acknowledge it and accept that you fucked up, excuse my language, then we can talk. But if you can't reach the first step of acceptance, then you are never going to get help. Because if you can't see what you've done, how can you fix it? You can't fix something until you see it. Right. At the end of the day, she is my mother. Me and my mom have been like this, okay? For the last 10 years, sleepovers, just inseparable, spending almost every day together. And I don't know how much Amanda shared with you, but I don't lie to you, and you know that. The last 2 years have been different. But what matters, and that's without me going into details, because I don't put family shit out there and it doesn't matter, and I don't know how much you know. And the reason I'm saying this is because you probably do know. I have been without a mother and a sister for the last 2 years. I have. And it was hard to be alone. It was hard to lose my two best friends. Damn near the same time. But the difference is, one reached out and said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm having a really hard time. And I am so sorry for what I've done to you. Let me fix this. And let me try a relationship with you. And it might not be perfect. And one day it might be there and one day it might not be. But I step back. I'm not going to do the work anymore because I've done it all my life. You know where I'm at. Oh, I'm here. But I won't be the one anymore. I won't be the one. That's the difference. That's the difference between one and the other. But it was hard to accept because when you don't know what happened, right? And you don't really know what changed over the last 10 years, you have to just realize that sometimes you don't have all the answers. You might not know all the answers. And you might not be able to fix everybody, but you can love them from afar. And you can love them from a distance until they are ready. And so, my mom and I are reworking on things to get back to where we were. But we were very tight for the last 10 years. And so, what matters is that we're trying to get back to where we were. And that's all that you need to know. But when I see her, it's like no time has passed. And I love her the same way I loved her yesterday and 20 and 10 and so many years ago. We're going to go potty one more time before mommy leaves. But that's that. I just wanted to let you know I'm here to support my mother all the way. Whatever that means, whatever she needs me for, whatever that might be, I'm going to be there for my mom today, tomorrow, the next day, whatever. Whenever she reaches out for help. And I just want to show her some love today. I want to lift up her spirits. She's been through a lot. She has recently gotten hurt. She lost her car. And she's struggling. So let's give her some love. Let's uplift her. Let's encourage her. Tell her she's beautiful. Give her some feedback on her stuff. Be patient. She's shy. She is shy, so please be patient. And you will see how much love is between my mom and I. We laugh all the time together. We finish each other's sentences. We laugh, we giggle. We're like two best friends almost. But her being my mom, and it'll be interesting for you guys to see. But it's special. It is, and I'm glad to be there to help her, and that she wants my help. So that tickles me, and it tickles me that I can be there, and that she wants to meet you all. it's a big step for my mom. This is a huge step for my mom. My mom has never been on a live video before. And the want in her is like a beating fire. So that's what we're going to do. That is the plan for today. 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to leave here in about 20 minutes. I'm a little late than I wanted to be, but I have to for Diamond, and hopefully she'll understand. I'm going to leave here about 30 minutes. I'm going to go to the post office. I'm going to drop off an order. I got to get gas. I'm going to go pick us up a Starbucks. Actually, I think I'm going to go live with you in the car. I'm going to take you guys with me, I think. I'm going to get a Starbucks. I'm going to pick us up some breakfast because neither one of us has slept. You don't got to be on your best behavior. One thing you will learn about my mom, she's very much like me. She's funny. She's a jokester. She just sees the positive in life. Like, she will literally take her shirt off her back. She's so loving, and she's so, she's just so much, we're a lot alike when it comes to, I don't even know the word, like, we're just like, our relationship is like best friends. Does that make sense? Like, we tell each other everything, absolutely everything. Yeah, that's the best way I know to put it. So you don't have to worry about that. You definitely don't have to worry about that. My mom is not like a mom where it's like, don't cuss, like, you know what I mean? You'll see. You'll see the vibe today. Trust me. So 1 o'clock, that gives us 3 hours before the guy gets there for the car. And then, like I said, we're going to leave. I'm going to go to the post office, gas, Starbucks to get us some breakfast and a coffee. I'm going to go inside. We'll have about an hour to get ready. And then we'll go live. So she's worked so hard all night, guys. She stayed up all night getting this ready for you. I told her, I'm like, go to bed. This is not what you think. They don't care about what kind of pretty bags it's in, and they don't care about all that. They're just amazing people. I told her all about you. I've been telling her about you all. And she said yesterday how incredibly special it was to see so many of you supporting me. And even though we had that hiccup yesterday, she said so many people messaged me, not messaged, but commented back and said what a good daughter she had. And she said the support that you have is so real. And I told her, I said, it's not a huge following, but what we have, we're family. I mean, I see the same faces every single day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, I just wouldn't rather have it any other day, you know? Thank you, babe. I just wouldn't. So, and it's great to see today because this is a really big step for my mom. The want and fire in her is so big, but, you know, our self-confidence sometimes takes us down. And that's why I wanted to tell you guys, if you want it, buy it today, because today is a test run. And the hope of this is that when I leave, it inspires her enough to want to continue the store. Because she's talked about it and she's wanted it, but she hasn't done it. So that is the point, is to inspire her today. So I just want to make it clear. If you want it, get it today. There will not be tomorrow. So make sure you get it today. Because, well, I really shouldn't say that. I just don't know what the future holds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're going to think of the stuff. I don't know how, like, what direction she's going to go. Will she be able to do the lives? You know, what is it going to be? Is it going to be posting? Like, I don't have control over that. My goal is to help push her there. But I can only do so much, right? So if you want it, today is the day, ladies. Today is the day. Now, obviously, if you message me, you're like, hey, I want some more charms. Hey, Mom, I got someone that wants more charms. Obviously, we can make it work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean. We're shooting for 1 Pacific Standard Time, but I am getting there later now because I didn't even think. I could not leave Diamond all day. I wasn't even thinking straight. So if I don't leave here till 11 and I got to get gas, go to the post office and get Starbucks, that means I'm not going to be there till 11:30. I'm hoping, I'm really hoping to be on by 1 o'clock. We have to, because the guy's coming at 4. And I want to have enough time. You know what I mean? So no later than 2 o'clock. No later. Yeah, I want to inspire her. And then what she does with today is up to her. This is just something where I'm going to help her out today and we'll go from there. I just don't want you guys to expect too much where it's like, you know what I mean? Because you have to understand that she doesn't have a store right now. You see? So it's like, it's one of those things. So I just don't want you guys to. Thanks, Kathy. It means more than you will ever understand. Like I said, she does have some disabilities. That does make it harder for her to work. She did work for Instacart and she lost her car. So she is jobless now. It's besides the point, but it means more to her than anything right now, specifically because I'm helping her look for a new car, and everything she makes today is going to her new car. She, if you guys didn't know, got into a car wreck and got hurt and went to the hospital. And now she's lost, and it was her dad's car that passed, that just was given to her like a year ago. And so she lost her car, and she doesn't have one to make money to be able to save for a car. And insurance is only going to give her like $8,000, which is nothing for a car. We can't even find one for less than 12. We went looking, so everything she makes is going to her car today. So I'm just blessed to be able to do this for her today. So that's right, Shauna. Just vibe and have a good time. She's not going in with any expectations either. She's like, we're just going to have fun, Brittany. We're going to get on. We're going to laugh. We're going to giggle. We're going to show the way. We're going to ask what they like, what they want to see. And we're just going to go. She's got no expectations. She's just going to appreciate what happens today. And that will be the end of that. Like I said, guys, she's not a social media person. So this isn't like, she's not like, you know what I mean? Like, how long have I been going live and how many times have you seen her in my live? Probably the first time. It's very rare. She's just not a social media person. So it's not something where like, you know, you get a message and you want something and get a response right away, and you'll see her in on my lives all the time. And it's not like that. She's, I'm being honest, she's not a social media person. I'm hoping to get her there, but right now she's not. So today will be a one-time thing with the intent of what the future holds from here and what she chooses to do with it. And then you guys will, you know, see her occasionally, hopefully in my lives in the future. But that's why I said don't expect anything, because she's not a social media person. So I'm just telling you, today is the day if you want something, okay? And then obviously we will hope that this pushes her today and inspires her enough. Me as her daughter, I've been telling her, Mom, you're just like, your stuff is so good. Sell it. You're talented. Do it. But her self-confidence takes her. And I tell her so many times, just sell your shit. And she told me yesterday, you gave me so much self-confidence. She's like, I can't believe how many people were interested. And I'm like, well, of course. You know what I mean? Like, and I told her, I said, my people, it's not even so much about the shit. They're just supportive people. I mean, they buy from me when they don't need anything just because they love me. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing of the group here, is that you guys are just loving, you know, period. I know, I'm excited. So be patient. I am running the show today. She asked me to. She is shy. You will meet her. Once I get her going, she'll start to talk. She's very, very talkative like me. We're very talkative people. But she's shy at first. So I'm going to get her going. I have an appointment at 3:40. Okay, yeah, it's 10:30 my time, Nay. Yeah. So I'm excited. I just wanted to come on. There's 60 of you on. I would love if you all showed up, you guys. Today we will be meeting my mama, who means everything to me in the world. 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It's 10:30 now. So I hope so. I hope so. I hope she does blossom. I have been trying for many years, and I hope I can get her there. So, but this is all her. Like, this is all her. The want, the fire in her, this is all her. And I told her, I'm here when you want me. I'm here to help you. But, you know, she doesn't really have a following or anything right now. So, and it's not even just me wanting to help support her because I love her and I want to see her win. I want to offer awesome things to you. I love you guys. I want you guys to have every amazing thing in the world. I want to share the beauty of what she has. Half my display is from my mom. The pens I showed you, the rocks I showed you, oh my God, the missing alert. The butterflies I showed you, the rock pendants I showed you, the stones. Like, I want to share the beauty with you. Like, I want you to see her talent, and I want you to see, I want you to have these things. They're like, I want all her shit, okay? I want it all. I want to share that with you. So that's the main reason. Two big reasons is wanting to share it with you and wanting to see my mom win, you know? Thank you guys. It means more than you guys know. So set your alarms. Set your alarms. 1:30 here. Set your alarms. Give me a little wiggle room. Thank you, Debbie. Or Demi, I'm sorry, babe. Beautiful name. Absolutely. Like, my love is endless for my family. You know what I mean? As long as you are accepting, willing, trying, that's all I can ask for. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. I got my receipt book ready. I got my scale. I got all these bags of stuff ready to go. I got all my supplies. I've been getting everything ready. Okay, Diamond. Yes, it's going to be positivity, loving, show her how loving we are. Do you need water, baby? Is that water you need? Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You need water. I'm so sorry. Have you been crying for water? I thought you had to go potty. Okay, here. Let's dump this out. Okay, we're going to go out because we got to go to Grandma's house. I'm going to go to Grandma's house today. We're going to Grandma's house. Okay, so Mommy be back. Let me give you some water. We're going to go potty one more time. We're going to go potty one more time. There's your full water bowl. I gave her some itching medication because she's due for her shot again. So, give me a little bit of, it's a win for all of us. And I'm not a selfish, jealous, greedy person. There's enough room for everybody. There's enough room for everybody, period. There's some people that don't want to see you win. There's some people that don't want to see you succeed. There's some people who want to keep you all to themselves. There's people that want to make you think that I'm a monster so that I don't win. I'm not that way. There's enough room for all of us. And I will want to see everyone win. And that's that. So, yeah. It's 10:30 now. So 1 my time. But I'll post right before I'm going on. Give me at the most 2 o'clock. At the most, because you have to remember, she's crying. I got to take her out. I got to pack up the car. I got to go to the post office. I got to go to Starbucks and get breakfast. I got to get gas. So I'm a little bit behind because, I totally forgot. Diamond's itching really bad, shaking her ears, just not having a good day. And yesterday wasn't either. So I called Mom. I'm like, look, there's no way I can get there right now. It's not going to happen. She's crying to go back out. So this is the plan. I have 13%. This is the plan. I'm going to leave here in 30 minutes, and I'm going to take you on the ride with me. We're going to go to get gas. We're going to go to the gas station or get gas. We're going to drop off your order, Linda. We're going to go to Starbucks, and we're going to drive to Mom's house. That's the plan. When I get to Mom's, I'm going to get off the live. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to help her. I'm going to get ready, and I'll be back live again. But no later between 1 and 2. Okay? No later between 1 and 2 o'clock. Okay? So just look for me between those times. I will send out the alert when I'm going live. And I will post 30 minutes before I'm going on. Hey guys, we're going on in 30, you know what I mean? Something like that. So I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being understanding. Thank you for showing Mama Kelly some support today. Absolutely. I have absolutely no restrictions on you. I don't own you. I don't control you. I love that you support me, and who you support from there is none of my business. I love you for you. I love you for supporting me. And what you do after that has nothing to do with me. And the reason why is because I have a relationship with each and every one of you, and I don't care what's after that. because you can have a relationship with anybody that you want, and I will never shun you, ban you, or make you do anything otherwise. And if you know me, you know me. So I love you. Give me 25 minutes to get out the door. I would leave you on with me, but I have 13% and I got to take her out and I got to put you on the charger and I can't leave the phone propped up. So I'm going to pack up the car, take her potty, and I'll see you here at 11 o'clock. And we're going to go for a little drive and get some breakfast and some Starbucks and run some errands. Okay? I love you. Come back.